Hey guys, we're back, and today we're going to do more of the Project Triangle strategy demo. So let's get to it. All right, so we finished the first battle. We saw some stuff. Here's our map. Let's see some more story stuff.
Your most honorable siblings, Lord Thalas and Lady Erica, have arrived, my lord.
Thank you
Oh, she looks evil too.
for the escort. You may go.
If there is anything else that you require, anything at all, you need but say the word.
In that case, I would have a bottle of the realm's finest wine and a serving of fresh fruit delivered to my quarters.
But of course, milady, I shall have the servants fetch it at once.
Ever eager to please, isn't he?
I believe the word you're looking for is sycophant.
They all look really evil.
Congratulations on bringing Glenbrook to its knees, brother. It's a thing of beauty, what you've accomplished. I trust you're already seeing to that fuss outside the castle walls?
Of course.
The other domains are putting up little in the way of resistance. Lord Telior trembles in his seat within the stronghold, and Lord Fox was oblivious to what was happening until it was far too late.
How easily the three great houses of Glenbrook break under your iron boot, brother.
Wolford is the last to hold out, but Avlora will deal with them. Prince Roland will be in our hands before long.
Speaking of royalty, brother, I would have thought Cordelia would be dead or rotting in jail. Yet here she sits on the throne. She looks less a vanquished princess and more a queen.
That is precisely what I would have her be.
Whatever do you mean?
Once things have calmed, I shall assume guardianship over her and have her crowned. A few days hence, Regna will be executed. I've already informed Patriat as much.
So the wise and benevolent King Regna meets his end at last.
It's no good.
Father!
So that's not good.
Subjects of Glenbrook, I am Gustadolf, Archduke and High Commander of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. Hear my words. The sins King Regna has committed against us, and against you, his own people, are grievous indeed. 3 decades have passed since the end of the war. In the years since, we have all done what we can to rebuild our nations. The opening of the Grand Norzalian mines was to be the dawn of a new age. An age where our 3 nations would work together for the peace and prosperity of all. But King Regna spat in the face of that glorious dream. As our engineers worked tirelessly to put success within reach, your King Regna schemed in the shadows to seize control of the mine for his own profit. And when Dragan Esfrost, my dear cousin, and a man tasked with overseeing the mine's operations, became aware of this plot, King Regna had him assassinated in cold blood. In doing so, he betrayed not only my own nation and the holy state of Hyzant, but you as well. The very people who were to share in the wealth the mine would bring.
He's certainly hyping up
And
the
so
crowd.
we were left with no choice but to march on Whiteholm Castle and put an end to Regna's treachery by force. Our actions were born of a righteous duty to avenge Dragan's murder and this odious betrayal of this historic accord between our nations. What say you, King Regna? Do you deny these charges against you?
I do not. But I beg of you, spare my children.
Subjects of Glenbrook, your traitor king admits his guilt before you. The punishment for these crimes is death. Off with his head!
Roland, Cordelia, the future of our kingdom is in your hands now.
I wonder if he really did it or not, because like the game makes it seem like he didn't. Like, you know, our party says that he didn't do it, but like he didn't really argue that much at the end. But then again, there probably was no point in arguing. So I'm sure secrets will come out as the game goes on, though.
Just days after the fall of the Crown City, King Regna of Glenbrook is beheaded before his subjects. The death of this kind and benevolent monarch plunges the realm into confusion and chaos. With the king perishes an all too short-lived era of peace, and in its place, one of bloodshed and turmoil.
Alright, we got some sides here. Let's see what we got. Telior Palace.
Whatever is House Telior to do, with King Regna gone, we must find a way to preserve ourselves. Landroy, that proud fool, will no doubt fight to the bitter end. But House Fawkes alone is no match for the Grand Duchy. Yet if House Wolford were to fight at their side, they say Prince Roland is in Wolford's charge. If this is true, there's a good chance they will join the fray. Or will they? The Wolfords may choose to ransom the prince to Esfrost, in return for amnesty for their own domain. If it comes to that, Esfrost will either kill the prince and princess, or use them as their pawns, and Glenbrook will fall. Bending the knee to Esfrost may be our only hope if we are to live to see tomorrow.
So he basically is about self-preservation. So this is in Hyzant, which is the third nation.
Minister Sorsley. What is it this time?
He looks like a bad guy too. Saintly 7, Guardian of Salt.
Booker.
We've just received word that
Booker.
Frost has launched a surprise invasion of Glenbrook. Whiteholm burns as we speak.
What's this?
The Crown City has fallen. King Regna was beheaded, and it is said Crown Prince Franny also perished in the fray. Prince Roland has fled to the domain of House Wolford, with the Grand Duchy's army in close pursuit.
Goddess forbid. What could the Archduke be plotting? And what do the others think of the matter? At any rate, I must speak with His Holiness at once.
Minister, if I may assuage you, I propose that perhaps this situation may yet play to House N's benefit.
Our benefit, you say?
They're scheming too.
Indeed. Indeed, you may have the right of it. My dear Booker, whatever would House N do without you? Send a raven to His Holiness. Tell him that his faithful servant Sorcery would humbly beg an audience.
At once, Master.
I don't trust that guy at all. So this is at House Fox. We've seen this.
House Fox has failed you. I have failed you. High House, damn it all! When you needed us most, we were not there to answer the call. How did we not see what they were plotting? How did we not know to go to your aid? But no, cursing our fate will not bring you back to us. We must focus our efforts on the one who might yet save Glenbrook from downfall. We must protect Prince Roland with our lives.
Anything else going on? No.
Lord Serenoa! Oh, thank the heavens that you're safe.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolfort is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your Highness.
Thank you. I can only hope Father and Sir Maxwell are...
Oops.
Benedict, there is news.
There is news.
What's the matter, Benedict? You look as if...
Your Highness, my lord, pray try
He about to
remain
drop a
calm.
bomb. He's about to drop a bomb.
His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not bells ago.
Father... No. Say it is not so!
Roland.
I can only imagine what you're feeling now, Your Highness. But I fear we have not the luxury of grieving. As the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt that...
Indeed, we must move quickly. I would seek Father's counsel.
About Lord Simone.
Huh? What is it? Has something befallen Father? Father!
Lord Simone, what is the meaning of this?
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City. And has not opened his eyes since.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
He does look like someone that would say stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simone. Not now, of all times.
See, she looks nice. All of her siblings look really mean. Like, she has pink hair and they all have like white hair. I wonder if that's like a foreshadowing of
Be
some
strong,
type.
Father. This realm still needs you. I still need you. Father. Father.
Serenoa.
Is there any chance he will recover?
Our healers are doing everything they can, but none can say.
Very well.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
Forgive me, Roland. I can only imagine what you feel now.
I must stay strong. I cannot allow father's death to be in vain. You too must remain composed. For Lord Simon. And for those who now look to you for guidance in his stead.
I will try.
Pardon me, my lord. I come bearing a message.
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Maxwell returned with this.
Sir Maxwell's mask.
Ooh. Oh, and the music turned dark right there.
Reports have it that it was found near Whiteholm Bridge.
Blood. No. It cannot be.
This mask was all that was found, you say?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen. It was not possible to ascertain all of their identities. And the swift course of the river thwarted any efforts to search further.
I see. Thank you for the report. Get some rest. You have earned it.
It's good details. The mask, you can see little tints of red on it.
Yes, my lord.
Sir Maxwell. You too abandon me now?
Ah.
Oh. That's not a well-written line. Oh.
At Gustadolf's command, Esfrost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle and commences a march on the Wolfort domain. Their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Roland, the unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne.
They call it the Hawk's Roost, which makes this little logo in the bottom here. Makes sense. Oh, and their shield.
My lord, the Esprosti army advances on us as we speak. A missive has arrived from Lord Gustadolf. It says they will stand down on the condition that we surrender Prince Roland to them at once.
We've not much time before they're on our doorstep, my lord.
Word has it that General Avlora herself heads the vanguard.
Gustadolf's not taking any chances. The scheming bastard.
Beep.
Summon the War Council at once. We must take swift action.
You cannot be serious about this.
It's all right, Frederica.
Please continue, Benedict.
Thank you. Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
I say we refuse. We owe Sir Maxwell that much.
Precisely. Sir Maxwell entrusted us with keeping His Highness safe, and we accepted.
There's no place in the realm more sheltered by the terrain than this castle. He is safer here than anywhere. And yet, if the Archduke were to march on us with an army as great as the one that took the Crown City, or Heaven forbid a greater one.
The natural fortifications of this land would work against us. Our shelter would become our jail.
So you propose that we just abandon him? That we sacrifice his life for our own protection?
Better my life than any of yours. This is my battle. I would not see the blood of my friends spilt in my name.
See, Your Highness, that's where you're wrong. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown. You go to battle, we go with you. So it's always been.
Enough! I will leave before I see your domain ravaged by fighting. It is the only way. Surely you see this, yes?
I refuse to believe sacrifice.
My lord, we cannot allow war to come to the Wolfort domain. Your highest priority must be to your loyal subjects.
So this right here is where we make another one. There's a case to be made for either action, because again, we're going for all three characters.
There is a case to be made for either course of action.
As the master of this domain, you and no other must decide how we proceed.
I understand that, Benedict. Prepare the scales of conviction.
The Scales of Conviction. What an epic sounding name.
I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
This is one thing I don't like. Like, that cutscene could have just led into the next thing. Like, it didn't need to boot us out to the map.
I will give the signal when it is time to cast your vote. I ask each of you to weigh the matter carefully till then.
Very well, my lord. To our own councils we go.
So this is one of my favorite parts of the game. So we have to ask people, we have to gain information to get it to go the way we want it to. Because even if we vote one way, if so many other people, if we haven't convinced them, even if we vote one way, the game could vote us the other way. So your decision matters, but it's not always your decision. So we can head into town and we can learn. See over here, so we have 4 people want to hand him over. 2 people want to save him. We got 1 person undecided. So for this one, we're going to try and save him. So we need to look everywhere we can and find some type of information that'll let us convince some people. Okay, well, he just... What about this lady? The Salt Iron War had just broken out when Aesfrost founders began producing arms and armor, the likes of which we'd never seen. 'Twas a great boon. Okay, well, that wasn't helpful. She's just telling us how scary they are. Can I go back here? long have I heard secret rumors about traps? Secret traps. Ooh. Maybe we could use them. So see up there, we learned some information. Maybe there's like a book over here that can help us. What could the Archduke be thinking? You really want to talk to everybody. There's really nothing in here. It says he's to be delivered alive. So now we know more about that. So if someone's like, we don't want him to die, now we can potentially... Has the crown truly fallen? Okay, so people are upset. The sun won't set till Sir Maxwell falls. Well, that's awkward. Good thing we didn't tell that guy that he fell. I think that's all I've learned. I think that's all I can learn. let's go talk to some people. Yes, we want to return.
What do you need? What do you need?
Okay, so see, we unlocked that third choice, so that choice is probably what's going to let us persuade her.
I don't know. Well...
So we tell her about the secret weapon. Okay. Oh, Gila is now undecided. Let's talk to Roland.
Serenoa.
So we're going to talk to him about Sir Maxwell, because we learned about that from the guy.
However,
we're going to tell him about the secret weapon.
wonder.
Okay, so he's also undecided now.
Lord Serenella. Interesting indeed. I am decided.
Aye, lad.
So we don't have this one unlocked, and I've really tried to find it multiple times. I don't think it's unlockable in the demo.
You're onto something. Consider this. Tough spot we're in.
Okay.
Lord Serenoa. Perhaps. However...
Alright, so let's vote. We got at least 3, because I'm going to vote for them. So let's hope we get a couple more.
It is time to cast our votes.
Alright, so this time we're going to protect him.
Approach the scales of conviction.
I believe in you.
I believe I can decide this matter with confidence.
So,
I agree.
You won me over.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path.
Hey, we got him to all vote with us. Nice. Last time Benedict did not vote with me, regardless of what I said, so.
The way forward is decided.
Alright, so we're gonna protect him. Nice.
The judgment is made.
The scales tip, and our path is chosen. We must steel ourselves for the battle that lies ahead.
Very well. Then I will do all in my power to see that it proves the right one. I fight with you, my friend.
Prepare the defenses. We will hold...
After consulting the scales and reaching a consensus, House Wolford resolved to shelter Prince Roland. Not long after, they find themselves besieged by an elite subset of Esfrost's forces. Commanding the Duchy's armies is none other than General of Laura, the deadly warrior who claimed the lives of Prince Franny and Sir Maxwell with her own hands.
Pardon the intrusion, Your Grace. A raven's arrived from House Wolford.
Concerning Prince Roland, no doubt? So they refused to relinquish him to us. How intriguing. They will remain loyal to the royal family even if it means their demise.
We do remain loyal.
Very well. Send a raven to General of Laura. Tell her to make for the Wolford domain at once, and that she is to return with the prince. Or not at all.
Yes, Your Grace.
It's a pretty big ultimatum. There's lots to see.
Thank you for agreeing to see me. My name is Julio.
Julio.
So, you're looking to pledge your service to us, eh? You tell me you're from the Crown City. Something happened to drive you our way?
I'm afraid so.
Why have you brought me all the way to this place? Whatever it is you wish to speak about, I should hope it is important. I am a busy man.
It is indeed. It concerns the Grand Orzelian mining venture. Pardon me if I'm being presumptuous, but I came across a most curious thing when I was reviewing the particulars of the arrangement the other day. There were documents that I did not recall having seen before. Specifically, documents pertaining to the compensation of the workers contracted to transport the iron out of the mine.
Is that so?
Following the paper trail, I could not help but notice that a not insignificant amount of coin had made its way through paths most circuitous and befuddling into your hands. Something easily overlooked at a glance, but my eyes are sharper than most. No doubt you have a logical explanation for this?
I haven't need
So
to
Patriot, also who looks like a bad guy,
even if I were guilty
got something
of
going
whatever
on.
it is you have the gall to accuse me of, there is naught you can do about it. All that I have done with Prince Franny's full backing.
You would claim that His Highness is complicit in this?
The high and mighty are always scratching each other's backs. Everyone knows that. Everyone, it would seem, but you.
To think the Crown Prince would be party to such corruption. Has our kingdom truly sunk so low?
It would fall on your head should word of this get out. Considering the nature of the crime, I shudder to think of the punishment. Luckily for you, I've every intention of keeping this matter between us, so long as you don't go running your mouth. Why, I'll even toss in some coin to sweeten the deal. A fair enough bargain, wouldn't you say?
Coin? I spit on your coin. I will not remain silent. I cannot. I will root out the rot of corruption that plagues our realm, no matter what it may cost me.
You stubborn, self-righteous fool! I'd hoped to settle this as reasonable adults, but it would seem that...
Fighting.
Sound the alarm! The kingdom is under attack! Aspros...
What's this?
Needless to say, the circumstances make my return to the Crown City impossible. Pray allow me to be of service here.
Ah, now it's coming back to me. You were Sir Maxwell's second in command during the tourney, weren't you? You didn't stand out much, but you held your own well enough. Aye, I reckon we could find use for him yet.
Very well then. Be welcome among us. Eridor.
Thank you, my lord. You have my word.
Julio has joined us. Grant 1 TP to an ally and raise their strength and magic attack? That's pretty OP. Not on my watch, deal physical damage to an enemy and decrease its TP. That's useful. You gain 1 TP when you defeat an enemy. That's nice. Finish them. Grant 2 TP to an ally. Definitely want to use that. Him combined with Anna, or Anne, whatever her name is. Crazy. Okay. I didn't really have any gameplay much here. It was mostly talking, but we're going to save it here, and in the next video we will go to war to protect Roland. Thanks for watching. Whew, another video done. Wow. Thanks for watching. If you're already subscribed, thanks for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, what you doing? What you doing? Hit the button. Let's go. It's right down there. Like button's down there too. You can comment. If you haven't, I'm disappointed. Bummed out. Let down. But you can hit the button. Hit the button. Subscribe to me on Instagram. Subscribe to me on Twitter. You can even subscribe to me on Twitch. Any of those. All of those. Any of them. Why haven't you? Is the guilt trip working? If it is, you should have hit the button. But if you already have, thanks. Appreciate it. I'll see you next time.